Hi, this is Jeline from the Honors Tutorial. Our topic for today is about division of a polynomial by a monomial. This is under Mathematics 7. Let's have our first example here. So we have here 48x raised to 4 minus 18x raised to 2 plus 20x over 4x. So this will be our solution. Rewrite 48x raised to 4 and then write 4x below. We will separate terms that we have here. Then copy the operation here, so minus. So that is 18x squared over the denominator, which is 4x. And then copy the operation here, which is addition. So plus 20x over 4x. And then we will divide. Let's have 48 over 4. Think of a number that when you divide to 48 and 4, there's no remainder. That's 4, right? You can use 2 or 4. If you are going to use 2, you will have to repeat the process of simplification or simplifying fractions. If you are going to use 4, then you will reach your goal, which is to simplify it in the easiest way. So it is your choice now. I will choose to have 4. So 48 divided by 4, so that is 12. So we will write 12 here. And then 4 divided by 4 is 1, so over 1. So we have here x raised to 4 minus 1 because the exponent of x here is 1. So that is x cubed. So it is positive, so therefore it should be here in the numerator. Next, copy this part. So minus, think of a number that can divide 18 and 4 at the same time without remainder. We can use 2 because 2 is divisible by 4 and 18. What do I mean by divisible? You can divide 18 or 4 by 2 and you will get no remainder. That's why it is called divisible. How about 4? We cannot use 4 because if we divide 18 by 4, there's a remainder. So the best number that we can have here is 2. So 18 divided by 2, that's 9. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So we have here minus 9 over 2. And then 4x squared minus 1. So that is x. It is positive. It's x raised to 1. I will just write x because your 1 should be invisible. X is positive, so therefore it should be placed on the numerator. So let's write it here. Then copy the operation, which is addition. And then think of a number that when you divide to 20 and 4, there's no remainder. If you're asking yourself if you can use 2, yes, you can. But again, if you use 2, you still need to simplify it again and again and again until you find the correct answer. Because we don't accept half simplified. No, there's no such thing in mathematics. So 20 divided by 4. So let's use 4. 20 divided by 4, that's 5. 4 divided by 4, that's 1. So plus 5 over 1. How about x and x? They have the same exponent. So just like what we learned in our previous video, having the same exponent will lead to 0. So cancel. And then, is this the final answer yet? No. It is because I can still write 1 or 12x cubed as a whole number. Just remove 1 and nothing will change. 12x cubed. And then copy this. So minus 9x over 2 plus 5 over 1. Remove 1 to make it a whole number. So plus 5. And this is the final answer. Next, let's have number 2. So we have here 24x squared minus 30x cubed minus 6x. So the first thing that you need to do here is to arrange the arrangement. X cubed should come first because it is or it has the greater exponent. So it should be negative 30 x cubed and then plus 24x squared over negative 6x. And then same process. Let's separate this. So we have here negative 30x cubed over negative 6x. Copy the operation which is addition. So plus 24x squared over negative 6x. And then we are going to simplify this. Think of a number that can divide negative 30 and negative 6 at the same time without remainder. So, and if you want to also, you can just divide negative 30 and negative 6 because they are improper fraction. And then when you divide negative 30 and negative 6, we will not get any remainder. So they are possible to be divided together. So negative 30 divided by 6, that's positive 5. Because when you multiply negative and negative numbers, it will become positive number. And then for the exponents, we have here x squared. Because 3 minus 1, that is x squared. And then copy this operation. So plus 24 divided by negative 6, that is negative 4. And then for x, 2 minus 1, that's x. So therefore, it is 5x squared minus 4x. So that's it for dividing polynomials by a monomial. I hope that you have learned something today about the topic. If you have any queries about the honors tutorial, kindly message our page. Thank you and God bless.